And today's topic is very interesting because when I was looking at it, one way or the other, we must have experienced it. We all have experienced it.
Yeah.
One way or
From
the
the
other.
receiving end
And
giving
what
end.
is that topic? Can you guess? So are you ready for today? It's customer patronage. Is it an excuse for bad behavior? When people say the customer is always right, are they always right in most situations? So that's what we'll be discussing today. So guys,
Just to be clear, is it bad behavior on the part of the customer or bad behavior on the part of the vendor? So that we clarify that to our audience.
both sides.
Both sides, really.
No, but I think the topic is because
I think we're focusing on the
patronage.
customer.
Yes, emphasis
So we're
on the
focusing
customer.
Customer patronage.
Yes. It's
Is it an excuse for bad behavior?
So the-
So we
I
are
don't-
discussing.
I think we're focusing on
We are.
customers.
The reason why I said it's both is because you see something must have triggered that behavior.
Sometimes. Yes, I get it.
So
And
Well,
most of
I
the
think
time-
I would say that there's really no excuse for bad behavior.
Yeah.
Quite unfortunately, people tend to spill maybe eternal frustrations, anger. Maybe somebody annoyed them, somebody did something to them, and they take it out on the other person. But just you said something which I'll pick from rather. Sometimes the vendor can actually trigger bad behavior. And I can say that because I have been in that situation too many times. Because I think, in fact, when I saw the topic today, I was really very happy because it's something I have been increasingly becoming interested in because I've come to realize too many businesses, let me center it to Nigeria,
Yeah.
too many businesses in Nigeria, especially the small businesses, online businesses, they don't seem to know the first thing about customer service or customer experience. It's horrible. The staff members are not trained to respond. But let me not debate. Is it an excuse? No, there's the bad behavior. There's no excuse. We'll come back to what I've been saying.
Cecilia, what do you have to say?
Okay, customers' behavior, is it
Is it an excuse
like
for bad?
in Germany they'll tell you, say the customer is king,
Oh, they say that everywhere.
right? So it
Yeah.
means the same thing actually. But I would say the customer is not always right. The customer can be wrong, especially when the customer comes with a bad attitude just because you want to purchase something. You can see some customers, they come to you, your shop or your place of business, and they are just full of themselves because they think
Money.
Yeah, maybe they have money or they think they are doing you a favor. But here you're there to provide service.
Yeah.
In fact, they need you, right? You're providing a need for them. You're meeting their need. So the customer should come with, I think every customer should have the right attitude. You're going to purchase something or somebody is doing you a service. There's an attitude to receiving that service. Don't be rude to the person because you think you're helping that person's business. I think that is wrong. So the customer is not always right.
So what you're saying is it is not an excuse
It
for
is
bad
not.
behavior.
It is not an excuse. I'm with you. It's not an excuse for bad behavior. And the customer.
Wow, yeah,
is,
it's only for me today.
The customer
They will
is.
soon fight. Just wait.
So,
Please don't
so
jinx this.
the customer can be right sometimes. That's when the tables are turned. The customer can be right, like she said. Some customer service
I like that,
representatives,
like
they don't know how to attend to customers. They're not fully
Absolutely.
well trained. You understand? So when the tables are turned, the customer can be right, but it depends on the attitude and the approach to the
the
issue or
situation.
the transaction.
Okay, I'm going to read something from Wikipedia. So this slogan or motto, "A customer is always right," or "The customer is always right," is a motto or slogan which exhorts service staff to give high priority to customer satisfaction. It was popularized by pioneering and successful retailers such as Harry Godin, Selfridge, John Wanamaker, and Marshall Field. So basically, I read that to say this. Basically, that slogan, "A customer is always right," is not in the literal form. It is like an idiomatic expression to say that the customer is always, that means you should prioritize the customer's satisfaction above anything else. So if somebody's coming to buy something from you, you should put their satisfaction above how you feel, right? Now, that's not to say that I'm excusing bad behavior, but this is how I look at it. If you know what you want, and usually business owners are usually at like the receiving end of like this kind of attitude. So people come to you, some come nasty, some come rude. But I feel like as long as it is not damaging to maybe like your physical well-being, you should just put the service you're offering to them above whatever it is that they're coming with. Do you get what I mean? Because now you're the one that has a service to offer. So your service should be priority to you. Your business should be priority to you. So if every Tom, Dick, and Harry comes frowning or being rude, and you put that over the service you have to offer to them, you're sabotaging your business. Do you get what I mean? So at the end of the day, it should be, okay, you know what? I'm here to offer services.
You know, as you're talking,
Like-
I'm remembering
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah.
Things have really changed.
So you say, I'm just put your business up. Say, I'm here to offer service. I don't care what this customer
Yeah.
does. As long as at the end of the day, I'm going to get money in exchange for my service or my goods. Be nasty all you
No,
want.
let me tell you
I-
something. Every landlord, what
Can I
I was
say
saying.
something?
Growing
That's
up,
my opinion. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, but I think
excusing-
that opinion is wrong.
I'm not
Because
excusing
see-
bad
No,
behavior.
don't say that. That's
no,
her opinion.
No,
You
hold
can't
on,
say it's
hold
wrong.
on.
relax,
No,
relax,
It's
we'll
her
talk.
opinion.
Relax. You know,
Simeon
let me
has
tell you.
started,
Let me show
but
you
I came
something.
ready for you, my
Please,
dear.
today I'm not
Relax.
talking too much today. So.
You lie. You are talking. You know, as I say, it's even better now with from the service provider. You see, sometimes I experience when a customer is so rude and this person is just quiet. You know, the manager comes in to calm. Growing up, then, especially in Benin, when I grew up, where I grew up, it's not like that. You say anything, they will drive you out. They will tell you, go on.
yeah.
Go and buy it somewhere.
Yes.
You know, I'm thinking about the environment
Yes.
where, you know, when the customer is coming, you know, or you see, especially those, they call them ADD.
What does that mean?
The person speaking their native dialect. Get me? I can't with that. You know, it's just amazing because things are actually better. But it doesn't excuse because you see, the focus here
Yes.
now is the
The
behavior
attitude,
of
the behavior.
Okay,
customer.
sorry, just to cut that short, because let's also, I know, yes, like I said, there are people who come, customers who come, they have different issues that they come with. Of course, there's some that are just plain nasty. Now, we need to understand that not everybody has good behavior.
Yeah.
Not everybody has been trained. Some people just have this elevated opinion of themselves that just because they are coming to offer you money,
should treat
for
them
example,
right.
you should just, I mean, they should be away.
Automatically.
They look down on you in a certain way. But the thing
Yeah.
about it is, you as the vendor, now there have been several instances of this. I've seen, okay, let me use one instance I saw. I think there was a particular lady that was pricing something. And she asked the vendor, oh, how much is this? And that. The lady told her. So she priced it at a ridiculous amount, like ridiculously low. And the vendor responded in a way I would say very rude. You see, when it comes to business, I don't believe in taking things personal.
Yeah.
Like I said, of course, we're trained, like our man of God has taught us that even when you enter a cab, when
Appreciate.
you pay, you tell the cab, as it's something I've so trained myself, you get off the car, the vehicle, you tell the person, oh, thank you. A security man opens the gate for you, you tell the person, thank you. But the truth about it is, as the vendor, as the provider of the service, there has to be that level of tolerance, because how many people, okay, let me use this instance. Since we're talking about the customer being rude, right? Let's say you are a vendor. Somebody that, in quote, is a random person comes to your shop, gives you attitude, and you say, oh, the person, oh, you chase the person, oh, don't give me that attitude. Then someone, wait, can relax. Then someone that you, in quote, highly esteem, you know this person is very popular, and the person comes to your shop and wants to make a purchase that you know will probably
gonna change
settle
the course of
you
your business,
for the
exactly.
next 5 years. You will take any attitude the person gives you, whether we
Exactly.
like it or not. If I may say something, the caller that called, she said something, she kept repeating a word. She said, mood. Now, that's the thing. In transacting with people, I know, yes, it may not be possible for some people, but especially you, the vendor providing the service, as much as I think that's even one of the first things of customer service, how not to take things personal. So someone walks into your shop, they probably, you know, you could give several excuses. Oh, maybe they had a quarrel at home. Maybe their car broke down. Maybe something. Because I found that it was what you're talking about. Too many organizations are not trained in customer service.
Yeah.
They just
They
think
don't
that it's
train-
about,
they don't train
yeah,
their
it's just
staff.
about, they think it's about, oh, hello,
It's
this
a
is.
call.
No. There is customer service, there's customer experience. And the truth about it is, if your customer service is tight,
affect your business.
you get customers. Because
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always told people, because I always tell people, I can be a very loyal customer, but you see that if you misbehave, oh God, I can help you drop that business. I can help you bring, because it's that customer that you have treated right.
Would refer.
Refer. And you see, when you experience something, you will tell that place, no, don't go to that restaurant. They are very nasty
This
there.
thing happened
And it goes
recently,
round.
very
You
recently.
understand?
Yeah.
So that's it.
There was a time I patronized a restaurant in Lagos. I'm not going to call the name again because I'm nice. Lord, I'm so nice. So this restaurant is a very, what they call them? Reputable restaurant where a plate of soup is like 15K. You know this kind of restaurant? Wow. And I wanted to buy something for a special, very special person. So I said, oh, this restaurant, they have a reputation of good meals and all. So I bought banga soup from them.
Oh, that's my
With fresh
favorite.
fish.
That's my favorite.
Now, by the
With
time the banga
fish.
soup came,
I can see.
I know, right? By the time the banga soup came and the person was eating it, if I wasn't there, I'd probably have said maybe the person lied. There was a strand of hair in the soup.
Oh, dear Lord.
Now, do you know the most annoying thing? I called the restaurant and say, oh, I bought soup from you guys like 30 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, and now the person is having the soup and it has a strand of hair in it. And she said, that's not possible.
That's what
Oh,
you will
no.
say.
Oh, no. You could have been sure that I gave it to her. I said, can I speak with your manager? By the time I was done, they were offering me a refund because I escalated it. Now, that lady whosoever the front desk officer was or the person receiving the phone calls could have just easily eased the situation. Do you get what I mean? But no, we had to involve the chefs. We had to involve the manager until it got to that point. Meanwhile, taking the same scenario, a friend of mine was telling me about when I shared this experience with her. She said she went to very reputable restaurants also in Lagos, and they were having their meals, and then they realized that one of the yogurts that came with the meal was bad, was expired. That what happened, that as soon as they told the waiter escalated it to the manager, and they got a 50% discount
Absolutely.
immediately.
That's customer
That's for somebody who
service.
understands what customer
you
service
see,
is.
You
Do you get what I
in
mean?
round enough, in round enough, it's both ways, like we said, and the right attitude matters.
Yeah.
Because you might be saying something that is right,
With the wrong
With the
attitude.
wrong
the wrong attitude. And Pastor has taught, if you know, I would recommend on PCDL Attitude by German of God Pastor Chris. And PCDL means Pastor Chris Digital Library. It is on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store, so you can download, subscribe for a year, month, but year is usually better.